Okay, so here we are, episode 2.
All right.
Hey guys, I showed up this time.
Yeah.
Yay!
Are we acting like we're meeting again?
Well, not now.
Not now, yeah.
Yeah, really fucked that thing up.
It's okay, I can edit.
Okay,
it.
here's
Ready? Hi, I'm Stephanie.
Chuck.
Josh.
Steven,
What's up?
Welcome to the Thinkcast.
Hi.
none of us are thinking.
That
And here's
is
Random Ashley.
Random Ashley.
She will bring us coffee periodically. It's wonderful.
And fill out random statements about things that nobody
Hair.
cares about.
She'll have a different color of hair every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We love you, Ashley.
So,
So here we are, episode 2.
it's 1:26 p.m.
Yeah, well, if you give the time, then
don't care.
they're going to know that we've
already
them
screwed
all
that
on
up.
the same day.
I don't care.
We're recording 27 episodes sequentially.
Yeah, I'd say we just finished episode 1 like a minute ago.
Doesn't matter.
And then we were going to pretend that this was a totally different day and different discussion.
And
But no!
And then I'm going to edit all of this conversation out, and we're just going to start in the middle of a private conversation.
Oh, so new movie's coming out. You guys hear about the new one coming out called Devil Inside?
Yes, actually.
You heard about that?
It looks... I'm a horror aficionado,
I am, yeah.
and I hate most modern horror with a passion.
Exorcism
This one looks good.
movies really get me.
Okay,
Yeah, I hate
you are
most
never,
exorcism movies.
You are never going to find any kind of demonic or spiritual horror movies that will ever be as scary as The Exorcist.
I thought you were going to say it's real as a real thing.
No,
I had a
none
good
of them
joke
real,
lined up
but
if you would have said that.
yeah, no, I'm not going to say that.
Thanks.
So,
Thanks for killing my joke.
yeah, thank you. So, you're never going to find a movie as scary as The Exorcist.
I'm going to go ahead and disagree. You're biased.
Okay, that movie scared the shit out of me when I was 7 years old.
Yeah,
All right?
Yeah.
But then again, no 7-year-old should ever watch that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, that movie scared
It's a good
absolute
movie.
shit out of me.
I'll agree. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
It is pretty scary. I'm too desensitized to feel fear from a movie anymore, though.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
I don't know,
if you were...
Paranormal Activity 3?
I hated that.
Oh,
I
it
thought
was
it was crap.
terrible.
Those movies are just like the Blair Witch.
That was what I was making a joke about. I'm like, what are you talking about? Paranormal Activity is totally accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But that joke's ruined, so thanks.
The second one was fine. It was good.
It was okay.
I had such high hopes for the Blair Witch. When the Blair Witch was coming out,
It
they
was
actually,
announced. They hyped it so much.
they actually did a documentary on Discovery
Yeah.
Channel
I
saying it was real.
Yeah.
Okay? And then, 2 weeks before the movie comes out,
Feel like it's not real.
the 3 people from the movie appeared on the MTV Movie Awards. And it's like, what?
That's
they're
what-
supposed to be dead. What the hell is going on
Well,
here?
what they were trying to do is the same thing that Ruggero Deodato did with Cannibal Holocaust, which was he made actors sign a contract. They weren't allowed to appear in anything until like a year had passed and everyone heard to see the movie.
Yeah.
He ended up going to jail for this temporarily.
Well, because they all thought it was
They thought it was
film.
real. He had
Yeah.
to prove all the special effects. He brought in all the actors. He couldn't find the chick who was impaled, so he had to recreate that special effect in the courtroom. Yeah,
Find her?
yeah. They couldn't find her. She
So,
she might have actually been killed.
okay.
There's still
this one was
people-
real, but
There's still people to this day who think that was a real scene, like because they couldn't find her for the court date. They still think that she really was killed. And
no,
he,
she was just
he set up this big.
She was kicked back with Zarlak on a coach cast.
They were on Mercury.
Yeah.
That's a carryover.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. So anyway,
She's in the jail inside of the moon. That's what it is.
it's not hollow. I'm telling you, the moon is not hollow, people.
But yeah, people still think that that is a real thing, that
Yeah.
she really died.
You know the most obscure movies that only like a couple of people on the internet are going to know. I've never heard of that movie.
It's got a huge.
I heard of it because of him, but I've heard of it so much that it's almost like I've seen it.
There's actually a guy I talked to who saw me in this town wearing my Cannibal Holocaust shirt. He was like, "Oh my God, where can I get that movie?" Like the internet. He's like, "Oh."
Oh, you're smoking.
You get anything you want off of Amazon.
Here.
You can come in here just so you can scratch your back.
We're on a podcast here.
I couldn't reach.
This is why she's Random Ashley.
There you go.
Get out.
She will come in
For real.
and she will come in and contribute the most random everything.
There you go.
Thank you.
Now, I do have a technical question here.
Okay.
Are we paying for domain space?
You set it up. You tell me.
I'm broke. I ain't paying for anything.
Does it cost money?
Yeah, if you want to upload, we have an option here. We can either upload these as torrents, which might limit our demographic, but I don't think
I would
anybody
like
who
to
doesn't know how to
actually-
work a torrent's going to want to listen to this.
I would like to actually upload them as streaming if possible.
We're going to have to buy a domain for that.
I can buy it.
How much does that cost?
I don't know. We can buy a domain name for like $5, but then the space we're going to need, it's going to cost more.
Ooh, let me know
I
how
mean,
much.
you have to like buy.
I'll do some research on
Yeah,
that.
do some research and get back to me on that. But yeah, I'd like to set it up to where it's streaming. Yeah. So you
That
can
would be
just
nice.
click play and there you go.
Have a little tab.
Maybe have like a little blog.
We could do
section.
this like my favorite podcast, which I'm going to plug right now, Metal Injection, because they're hilarious, and they rarely talk about music.
Do they inject metal?
Yeah, they inject metal into your ears,
Ow!
but not during their podcast.
Oh wait, that almost be like a piercing.
But what they do is they stream it, and then they put it up and download immediately after for people who work.
Okay, and that sounds good. You know, I'd like that kind of
Yeah.
that kind of a format.
You need to put the link in for Metal Injection.
Yeah, I will, because I love them. They're hilarious. I haven't listened to
Don't you
them.
have to like get their permission to do that or something?
To give them
See,
advertising.
I know.
I
it's
can
free
get
advertising.
permission from them. It's no big deal.
Okay, yeah, do that.
They're really cool. I mean,
I don't really want to get sued. I mean,
you can call them up and
we
be
have
like,
every-
hey, I like you, and they'll be like, duh? Why are you asking me?
Well, it's like it just seems like
Unless they hate us.
hates us.
Yeah, they're like, you guys are awful. You're the worst podcast we've been in the podcast business for a while, and you guys take the case. Worst.
Yeah, this will probably be the worst podcast you ever listen
It'll
to.
be alright. Next week we're at number 1 on iTunes.
Right?
These guys are insane!
I don't want to do that thing where people pay to listen.
No, screw. That's terrible.
Yeah, that's a terrible
They can
thing.
donate. We
You
should have a
can
little
listen
donate
to us
button.
talk, and we can make money off of
You
doing
can donate to
something.
my PayPal.
Yeah,
If you
Yeah,
want
we'll
to do
put a
that.
donation button.
yeah, we'll put a donation.
Yeah, we can link to my.
And if we get popular, I'm going to run some ads, too.
Yeah,
'Cause
run
I would
ads.
like to buy some decent equipment, because this thing...
Yeah, we got to get some
I-
mics and
Had I known we were recording, I would have brought my USB mic and some other
some
crap.
stuff.
That won't hook up to a USB mic.
No, but a computer
No,
will, and it's
yeah,
a lot better and
computer.
clearer.
Eventually, yes, we are going to.
have little sound guards and stuff. Yeah, all that.
We're,
good
we're
stuff.
gonna have all that. This, the first episode, 2, 3, whatever. This little recorder is fine.
It'll work.
This is more like rehearsal.
Yeah, pretty much.
I guess
Yeah.
if you want.
But no one will
we'll
want to
actually
download it yet.
Yeah.
Huh?
No one's going to download it for a while or anything, so...
No, but eventually,
But
if we do, if
I'll
this
plug it
does
like
take off,
crazy.
if this does take off, then we can put these first few pilot episodes on
Yeah.
the internet, and they'll be like, "Ooh,
From the archive!
it's the first.
It's the first.
I got the first episode." It'd be like collectors. No, it's not gonna be.
It'll never be that big.
It'll never be that big.
Or
Nobody
just like
can-
little CDs and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, no.
I don't think
Like,
there's
nobody
ever been a
fucking cares.
podcast that's been like a collector's item.
Yeah, I don't think anybody really.
Collector's items are gone with digital media.
Yeah.
There's no such thing anymore.
No, there's not. 'Cause you can get it anywhere.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
And file sharing is now a religion, so it doesn't matter. If you make something that's gone, you don't own it anymore.
Try to figure out. If
And I'm okay with that.
This thing.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
We'll go international.
Yeah, hey, that'll work.
Yeah.
I think, there's going to be like 6 people who actually listen to this. And
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna, like I said.
well, I don't know. I think the groups,
All of
the
them from
groups
different
we,
countries.
I think all the groups we offend
Yeah.
will eventually listen to the one episode that offends them and then never listen again, or they'll start listening religiously to find more things that offend them.
Yeah.
Because
people do that, yeah.
Kind of like when I
yeah.
worked at Lighthouse and Deanie put on Fox News on the radio, and I listened to that, and I eventually just started listening to make fun of him.
That's fine. You can make fun of us all day long. I don't care.
Yeah, you can make fun of me. I'm not Rush Limbaugh.
Oh man, Rush Limbaugh.
That dude's been made fun of so much.
No tax evading Jedis in my dungeons.
Religion, Jedi.
Religion's taxes there.
Was it-
Jedi's a religion.
I think it was Bill O'Reilly. Was it Bill O'Reilly who was trying to prove God's existence by saying the tides go in, tides go out? You can't explain that. That's God.
Actually, I can't explain that.
Well, that's what somebody did that, and he's like, okay, where'd the moon come from? Can't explain that. And then someone explained that, and then he just never brought back the subject.
Wasn't you that had a science teacher that told you the sky was blue because it reflected?
And I got in trouble for arguing that.
Yeah.
I got in a lot of trouble for saying, no, that's not how it works.
No, the ocean is blue because it reflects the sky. It's kind of the opposite there.
I kind of went into the frequencies of colors and things like that.
But it's because of the absence of light, I guess.
I'm hungry as hell.
Everyone's just mumbling. Nobody. This podcast is going to be giant.
And people are going to be like, what the fuck are they saying? It's just silent
It's like the best stuff.
Me saying I'm hungry and you talking about random stuff and Zorlok.
And aliens.
Hail Zorlok.
Hail Zorlok, the cocaine of Mercury.
It's the Noriega of Mercury. Is that dude even alive?
Noriega?
Yeah, didn't he die?
I don't know. We got to get that shipment of DeLoreans out to Zorlok real quick.
Yeah,
that's
getting. He's getting really upset about it. Did you guys hear about
it? You don't
it?
understand. They still don't have cocaine.
I did some research. We were discussing DeLorean one day, and I did some research, and he never actually got to transport any of those drugs because he got busted making the deal.
Yeah.
We tried to explain this to Zorlok, but have you ever tried talking to a coked out alien overlord?
It is impossible.
I mean, that dude is awesome.
Have I ever tried this? Really?
I mean,
really? You're going to ask me if I've ever tried that?
He's kind of ridiculous. He's kind of out of his mind. You got to.
Okay, when he's sober,
he's kind of out of his mind.
Sober. He sucks. He is no fun sober.
Okay, really?
It's all business.
Zarlak again?
Yeah, sorry.
I mean,
no
come on.
I'm sure he's sick of us posting crap about his personal life anyway.
Oh my God.
He's trying to kill me.
He's trying to hang out in the shadows, and we're just like exposing him. It's
never exposing him.
Yeah.
It's just weird and bizarre and indecent.
He'll censor everything with his mind bullets.
Yeah. Mind bullets?
Mind bullets. He can kill a yak. 200 yards, Kyle.
Mind bullets. You're just like throwing out random words. You're throwing out random words that don't fit together and trying to
I'm quoting songs.
Wonder Boy, yeah.
We actually did this last night on Xbox Live. We challenged ourselves to only talk in song lyrics. And I'm sure people got so
there's a song lyric that says he can kill yaks with mind bullets?
He said, how about the power to kill a yak from 200 yards away?
With mind bullets!
That's telekinesis, Kyle.
Okay.
How about the power to move you? History.
And then he trails off in song.
And
young nasty man. Rick-a-goo-goo.
Okay, I apparently need
we are going to get sued for copyright right now.
Yeah, there it goes.
I'm telling you what, we're going to get sued for...
That's okay, because we don't own anything, and you guys aren't getting a penny.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
Sue me all you want, you know. Good luck collecting. You cannot squeeze blood from a turnip. Let's think about that.
Can you?
I bet you could.
I bet
you
you
inject
could,
it with blood.
If you inject it, you'd have to squeeze really fucking hard because the turnip is a very solid thing.
If you hollowed out a
like
turnip,
a potato,
like the moon.
The moon is not hollow.
You hollow out a turnip that happens to look like the moon because the moon is hollow.
Yeah.
And you fill it with blood. Doesn't have to be human blood. Doesn't matter.
Preferably human blood.
Preferably, ideally, it's human blood. But you
That's
hollow it
just
out.
sick.
This is ridiculous. This
You're
is the
just
worst
sick.
podcast I've ever
Why
heard.
would you violate a turnip like that? First of all,
Turnips
hollowing
are evil.
it, how are you going to hollow out the turnip and still have it in enough
Super glue.
super glue it back together?
Yep. And then you gotta let it dry, otherwise you squeeze it and it just crumbles and you've got turnip glue in your
And
hand.
yeah,
Turnip blood.
bloody turnip glue to your hand. That wouldn't be weird at all.
Oh my god, what happened to your hand? Squeeze the turnip.
Yeah, it's don't worry, it's just bloody turnip. It's nothing to worry about.
Have you seen that little...
I've been waking up with a needle hole in my arm. There's
have you
turnips
seen-
everywhere.
Have you seen the frame by frame of the two guys? They're sitting there talking, and all of a sudden the dude starts coughing. He starts spitting up blood. Then all of a sudden the guy he's talking to goes, "Dude, are you all right?" He goes, "No, don't worry. It's not my blood. It's the greatest thing ever.
It's
the greatest
amazing.
thing ever.
Oh, wow.
We'll put a link up so you guys can see it.
That is amazing.
It's great. It's great. You've seen the one? There's another one that's talking about Johnny and Marissa sitting in a tree. Kissing. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes an abrupt tragic miscarriage. Then comes blame, then comes despair. Two hearts damaged beyond repair. Johnny leaves Marissa and takes a tree. DIVORCE.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, just the darkest thing ever. And the dude's just sitting there like DIVORCE. It's horrible. It's terrible, but it's awesome.
That
You're gonna have to link to
was
that.
that video
link it,
Mouth,
yeah.
where the camera
Mouth, yeah. Mouth!
I don't know, man. It's too dark as he's putting the cat in the oven.
That is a little dark.
I'm gonna kill myself over this. I want to bring back all these dead viral videos.
You're gonna shoot me if I shoot myself? That is dark.
It doesn't make any sense.
They both put the
I'll shoot myself.
He goes, no! And then it flash cuts to all of a sudden, he's
They're on the phone discussing the idea of this video.
He's like, and then we all shoot ourselves. And he goes, I don't know, man, it's a little dark. And they finish the video. Yeah. Can you give me some milk?
Are you writing down the links? You probably should.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, but you are.
Yeah.
I don't know them.
Okay.
All right.
You're right.
All I know is the metal injection, and I'm going to link them anyway.
That is an orange and white card.
Here's 3 months of gold on us. Look at that. 3
I
months
want
of
that.
Xbox Live gold.
Where'd that come from?
Is that one?
Dad's house.
Oh, it
He
came
wants
from
to buy it from me.
nobody.
I already bought one. I'm good until April.
I just bought 12 months, so I'm good until
I pay
January of
monthly.
2013.
Check back in April. When
I
I'm
pay $10 a month.
If I had the money, I'd
20
do
bucks
it.
for 3 months.
I don't want to give you $20 because I already pay $10 a month.
I'll save you
It's already
$10.
paid. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
She does get a great deal on that. I'm on $15.
All right, what was the other one we did?
What do you got? Divorce.
One
Okay,
divorce.
let Miranda know
Get
I
the
have an extra
blood.
ticket here. She wants
Yeah,
to
I thought
buy it.
Oh yeah, she wanted to know about that.
Are you like trying to sell
I need
everything?
money. And they mentioned the 3 weeks.
Said, I need money. It's like that guy off of...
You need to get into this business of dealing coke to the aliens. Cause,
Yes, it's-
wow, I am
it's all
loaded
wrong.
right now. I have so much money. I can't even close my wallet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I am a little upset about the fact
I
that
just
I
bought 12
can't
months.
sleep anymore, and my eyes feel like they're going to explode, and my nose keeps dripping blood. But
We're going to have to, like, bring up an artist rendition of Zorlar.
yeah,
Yeah.
just a picture of us hanging out with Zorlok covered in cocaine and blood.
Yeah, that'll
Cool.
work.
What? That's not the way it goes.
Yeah, that's
We
usually
dress up
parties.
like we're in Pulp Fiction. We wear suits.
Yeah.
We carry around guns.
Purple ties.
It's pretty fun.
Purple ties.
Specifically, purple tie.
It's gotta be
And then
purple.
And then you.
Zorlar cannot see any other color besides red.
He gets so angry.
So basically, to him, you're naked with a purple tie.
It's weird, but yeah.
Yeah.
He's demanding, but we make some good money, and we don't have to worry about the lizards.
Yeah.
I'm starting to wonder, though, Zorlok
Okay.
looks like a homeless guy.
Hang on.
Scam.
I'm going to go ahead and stop you right there. You know the expression, not the brightest crayon in the box? You guys are the gray crayon. Okay, no, okay.
A bright gray.
Okay, no, wait. Steven's the gray crayon. Josh, you're like the chartreuse crayon. You know that one crayon that nobody knows what the fuck color it is?
How you spell
That's
that?
you.
Chartreuse.
Why are you writing
Why are
down,
you writing down
are you
chartreuse?
linking to the color chartreuse? The color chartreuse.
You're gonna have random fucking.
No, we don't have
Yeah,
that.
You're gonna have random
You
fucking.
You got
names all over
the
this.
blood cough.
I got the not my blood.
People,
Not my blood.
be prepared to see a bunch of random fucking links that really don't go.
We've all
to anything.
discussed on this podcast,
They're gonna
so
be
they
awesome,
do go
yeah.
together.
Yeah. We'll
We're bringing back old viral videos.
It's gonna happen. Bring back old viral videos. It's gonna
You're gonna bring back old viruses. Is what you're gonna do. You're gonna both gonna end up with herpetosyphilates.
From the internet?
Yeah, you're gonna get.
Is that because we're going to get so famous we have groupies? Is that
No,
what
it's
you're saying?
because you watch too much internet porn and you're gonna get your computer an STD.
It's alright, I have Norton 360.
I got not 32. It's the best money to buy.
I got the ABG fucking free version because I'm cheap.
Alright, what do you have?
Not 32.
What? You're
Because
gonna?
I don't run 64-bit, because I'm poor.
You don't have Windows
I have
7,
it's 32.
64-bit?
Yours is 32. All the ones we bought from them are 32.
Oh no, I run an XP.
Ew.
I bought
like
my
X-
computer
XP is
before
better than
Windows.
Vista.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
gonna link to all these things. Everything we talk about gets linked to.
All right.
Our link page is going to be like,
No. It's gonna
Mile
be,
long.
it'll be a different page for every archive. We'll have an archive page, right? And then you'll pick a podcast you'll listen to, and the links for that
Yeah, all the
podcast
links
will be
are-
at the bottom of it.
that's
Okay.
a good idea.
Yeah, I know.
We didn't link anything in the first one.
Yeah, we did.
We did?
Yeah, we linked the metal thing. Metal
Yeah.
No,
invention.
that was this one.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, because in the beginning of this, I started asking technical things.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I brought
That's
them
right.
up.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mom. Love you.
Thank you, darling. So,
I'll link.
Yeah.
I'll link Queen's Lizard.
what? No.
You have
No.
to.
What?
No, don't know this.
No.
I'm the tech engineer. I'll put up whatever I choose.
Jesus Christ.
There's actually a guy. His name is David.
I'm going to go ahead and apologize to the world, to all 6 people that listen to this,
Which is the world.
for the,
If you know
the
anything
bizarre,
about
random
humanity.
links.
The rest are lizards.
Everybody in this house is human. Except for me, my sister. She might be a lizard. I'm not sure.
I think your sister's a lizard.
You do?
Yeah.
I have my suspicions.
Yeah.
Nobody should change their hair color like a chameleon.
Yeah.
That's a dead giveaway to me.
Maybe she's not a lizard, she's just trying to blend in with the lizards.
That's a terrible idea.
Okay.
They're gonna
I'm
kill her
good,
because they're
'cause-
gonna think she's a spy.
That's a good point.
Maybe she is. You
Well,
never
she's
know
a
who's the
terrible spy
He's
then.
a horrible spy.
We already know. If she's not a lizard, she's a spy. We know that. We're
Okay,
not part of the lizard
can we just be
movement.
done with
Okay,
it?
all right. Fine.
We'll be
mean,
done for the next 5
Warlock
minutes.
and lizards.
All right.
Don't talk about Zorlog like that.
Do not disrespect. Okay, so
So,
they changed. Okay, so speaking of random stuff, since we're getting off of aliens and stuff,
okay.
the government is ridiculous because they keep changing my cigarette pack, and it's starting to freak me out.
What? Black?
Yeah, they're marble blacks now.
Are they trying to? This is your love.
Yeah,
That's what they're doing now.
I think so.
I think in Sweden they actually do that. They put pictures of.
They're getting ready to start. They're getting ready to
They
start.
tried to do that here in
They
the
just
US.
passed it. It's supposed to start.
Yeah,
this
that's
year.
gonna make me stop.
Yeah, totally.
Thanks.
No,
I'm just
that's
not gonna look at the package.
Yeah. Look at this paper. Put some black tape over it.
You know, I have
If I'm not offended.
I have smoked for 30 years, over 30 years, and I will probably someday have lung cancer. I'm good with that.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'd rather die happy than.
Well, I'd rather not die, but
Yeah,
I
but we
would
have
be-
to.
I don't want to live forever,
Because
and
lizards
I don't want
took
to
away our
live into
immortality.
those so-called golden fucking years where you can't go pee by yourself.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
So somebody help me change my sack. Done by Sam Kennison.
Yeah.
God
Nice.
rest his soul.
Do you have tortilla chips?
No, I don't have tortilla
Do
chips.
you have tortilla chips? That is a title.
I love that
of
you have a
this
snack drawer
Do
right
you have
here.
tortilla chips?
Do you have
Episode
tortilla
2, do you have tortilla chips?
Yeah. It's the one.
That's
The one.
why she's Random Ashley.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So, yeah. I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So,
So, they just released a new Internet Explorer.
Again,
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah.
It's gonna be just.
It's Internet
It's bad
Explorer
when
8.
the
and
people who make it say you need to either get
Yeah.
Firefox or
I
Chrome.
got 9.
well, it's the Windows 8 or whatever it is.
Oh,
Windows.
Yeah.
Okay.
The OS.
Yeah, the OS.
And I'm not on board with this.
And it's got, like,
It's done
just
like the new
Windows
Xbox
7.
dashboard.
It's exactly like the new Xbox dashboard.
I don't like that.
Windows, okay. The Windows
Are the apps
is,
gonna be on
is the
desktop?
Yeah.
is the remodel
Ew.
more secure of Windows 7.
Yes.
Windows 7, they took Vista and they fixed all the glitches. It's basically the refit.
the glitches.
It's
Well, not all the
basically
glitches.
it's a whole new thing that
It's a
looks like
refit.
Vista.
It's a refit of Vista.
Because Vista did look nice,
It did.
Yeah.
but it's like
But-
an object you get from IKEA. It
Windows-
looks okay,
Yeah.
but don't you dare put your cup of coffee on it.
Well, yeah. So
There were 3 screws missing and a slat's gone.
I like 7.
I love 7.
I haven't seen that much about Windows 8, but
I'm gonna go
It's
say I'm anti-Windows 8. if it's going to look like the Xbox dashboard, which makes me angry.
Yeah. It's supposed to be like the new, like
Like
Windows
tiles.
7, especially like Windows 7, like where you can drag and drop different things into your lower
I
taskbar.
used Windows 2000 until
But it,
XP came out.
Yeah. Nice.
So, yeah.
It's Windows 96 until XP came out. You kidding me? I had an old ass computer.
Yeah.
I had the
My computer was 15
fucking
years
machine.
old.
I had the E-machine.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I had one
Wow.
of those until Windows XP came out. I was like,
I
yes,
have,
this
I
is
have
awesome.
used either HPs or custom-built computers
I
since
strictly
IBM
custom.
stopped making computers.
So I used to have, the only way I could play my Myst game, remember Myst?
Yeah.
Was only on
That's
only on
okay.
96. You can only play it on Windows 96 because it wasn't compatible with any other things. Fucking plug that.
Nowadays, you can just get an emulator, though.
You're gonna link to Myst?
Yeah, I'm gonna link to Myst.
You're gonna link to
Everybody needs to know
everything.
about Myst, okay?
Everybody needs to know that game is awesome. It's a
It's
huge
great. If
puzzle
you're a
game.
kid and
It's
you've
awesome.
never played Myst, you need to play it.
Yeah.
because you have
I
not
played it a
lived.
little,
Yeah.
I
You're not even a person then.
Oh, I love that game. That game
What?
You're a lizard. If you haven't played Myst,
I
You
said I
looking-
have played, I just haven't played that much.
you're acting like it wasn't an enjoyable experience. You get this sad look in your eye like, oh, Myst. That was overhyped. That's the look you're giving me.
that game
No,
stimulates
it really is.
brain function. Are you kidding me?
I-
Come on, man, it makes you
No,
smarter.
I just haven't had a chance to play it that much.
Yeah,
Because
I've
I
been
didn't
looking
run
for
96 that long.
I've been looking for a copy that I could play on Windows, Windows XP or Windows 7 or something, and I haven't found.
There was-
You had one. Because I missed.
No, the
yeah.
original Myst, not the new one, not the Revelations. Or
No, I don't
whatever
have-
they got now. The original Myst.
I don't know. It's not at my house now.
No, I have no clue where it's at now, but
I
when
haven't
we
seen
lived,
it since we lived in Country Club.
yeah, when we lived at the apartment, Stephen had it. I had installed it on my computer. I was running an HP.
And I've never played games.
Windows 2000,
So,
Yeah.
and it ran on that system.
Myst ran on that, the original Myst.
The original Myst.
Myst.
It ran on 2000. And then we got the XP disk, and then we started installing XP on everything, and then I
well, I got
played it again.
I got a new computer because mine crashed and I lost the
Yeah.
6 or 7 first recordings of my band. I was mad,
Yeah.
which
But-
happened periodically every year.
You want
since
to plug
then.
your band?
No,
You gonna plug your
I don't
band?
have anything up for my band.
Ah.
So.
I thought you had a website.
Yeah, I thought you had a-
I had a website for my solo project because I can't find musicians who know how to play their instruments. So,
Yeah, he can play. Well, I mean, we can all play
Yeah.
guitar. Which
Well,
one day we shall
I'm
sit
actually
and play.
thinking about switching the roles and turning my solo project into a band thing. 'Cause nobody wants to play.
One of y'all stinks. I don't know.
I took
Ah,
a
you
shower
got
before I
me.
came over here.
In the eyes.
Go turn the fan off.
Yeah, that's what it feels like to be at Occupy Wall Street.
Oh man.
Getting mixed. Okay.
Some of those videos are horrendous, and I
Um,
can't.
Okay. Also, keep in mind because I'm gonna go there, and I'm gonna go ahead and say that the Rodney King video, that was a horrible, horrible thing that happened to him. But
He was
the
also guilty.
press did not
Yeah.
show the entire video.
It was his fault.
I'm not gonna go that far as to say that.
He harassed the officers, and they
He was
retaliated.
drunk.
Yeah, but you just, if you're an officer and someone says something to you, you should not be like, oh, this guy said something wrong, I'm going to beat the crap out of him because I have a gun.
Okay, now here's the thing. In that situation, the man was drunk, he got pulled over, he was uncooperative with police. They carried it too far.
Yeah.
Okay? They could have, I mean, he was a big man, but there were 6 of them, they could have jumped on him, dogpiled, and got him in cops without
they do
beating the tar out of him. Exactly.
But, British cops are...
They could have handled that in a better
They don't
way.
use guns.
They don't need them.
Yeah.
They don't need guns.
I watched him take out a dude with a machete, no problem. No one got hurt. It was awesome.
But
Here's
here's
Captain Shake.
here's the thing. The same thing is happening with these videos
Some of them.
that people are taking with their cell phones. They don't catch the beginning of the altercation.
What I don't get is, they recently, a guy in a wheelchair got killed by 6 police officers.
Okay,
Okay.
How do you justify that? Like, he was paraplegic. He could not move.
he could still shoot a gun.
No, I mean, total paralyzed. He can't do
Oh,
anything.
Quadriplegic.
Yeah, what that?
Quadriplegic.
Unarmed.
Yeah, I've got
he was
nothing on that.
52
'cause I
Mind
or
never-
bullets,
something.
man.
Mind bullets. There you go. I never even heard about that. So
Yeah, I didn't hear about that either.
And then there was this guy mistook this female cop for his wife, went to give her a hug, and a bunch of cops jumped on him and beat him to death.
That's
that's bizarre.
That is bizarre.
You also have to take into consideration cops are humans. I mean,
Yeah.
I say this not
There is
just because
human error.
not just because I am a cop, but also because I understand human fear. If you put somebody in a position where they are in danger and they are
You're gonna freak out.
afraid, yeah. I mean, what would you do if some random fucking guy comes up and just tries to wrap his arms around you? Are you going to think, oh, he wants a hug?
Well,
Or are you going to think, oh shit, I'm being attacked, I have to defend myself?
But at what point was it like, we should probably stop beating this guy?
we should probably stop beating this guy.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
That'd be smart.
And I'm not, and
When
you know,
he's
that is a
begging,
mistake.
bleeding everywhere, please stop hurting me, it was a mistake. That's probably a point at which you should, and I'm sick of everybody's a bad cop. That's not true.
Yeah, no.
There are some, I watched a video of
Oh yeah.
Because actually was going to run down the school.
there's a video of a cop who, before the Occupy, he was sitting and he was holding his nightstick and he's like, I finally get to use this tonight. And he was like excited about getting to beat people up. Like, you're excited about this. You should be on alert. You should be attentive. You shouldn't be like, I'm going to hurt someone.
If I am in a situation that is presenting enough danger that I need to take somebody down, I'm going to do it in the safest possible way for myself and the public at large. If it is that extreme to where I'm going to actually have to take a life, I'm going to shoot him.
Well, yeah, if it goes to
I'm not gonna beat him to
that
death.
point.
You know?
But for a cop who is sitting off the side speaking to another cop, and there's no protesters around, it's like before or something, I don't know, they were off the side behind railings or whatever. There's no one else there. It's just these cops. And this one guy filming it. And he's like, I'm going to get to use this tonight. And the cameraman's like, what? And he's like, I'm going to use this. And then the camera guy goes away because, he's scared. I can't really blame him. But that is uncalled for. That's...
And again, that comes down to the psychology of the cops.
There needs to be better psych evaluations.
Yeah, some people become cops because they're bullies. And, I hate to say that because, again, I am a cop, and I love being a cop. I'm a total geek about being a cop. And I know a lot of really good cops. Most of the cops that I know are good cops.
Like Ella cops, most of them, from what I know, seem like really good cops.
Yeah. So, it just seems to me
I haven't
that
met a cop who's just a total jerk in this town at all. Like,
I haven't
follow the rules.
I have not actually. I haven't met very many cops at all who just really shouldn't.
Now, see, when I was in Hamilton Southeastern and I got suspended, the cop there tried to preach to me and tell me I needed the Bible. I'm like, dude,
And that's where
Hey guys, I'm buying drinks. What do you guys want?
Root beer.
Mountain Dew.
Root beer? Mountain Dew. Got it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So, again, accepting that certain people have, everybody has their own beliefs. Certain people are unable to separate their beliefs, their fears, their insecurities, their whatever from the job. And those people should really be reevaluated.
They need to
as
teach
to
a
whether or not they
class
have to
in
job.
school about...
Well, they do.
It,
I took policing.
no, I mean, not policing, like a class about dealing with, like, emotions, like, they should be applied here. They need a coping class, because they don't have that in school, and there's too many kids that are just, they have no idea what to do because the way the school's set up.
Yeah, I mean, when you want to get into the subject of
You need a
schools,
life skills class.
a real life skills class.
Not home ec. Now,
Yeah.
this is how you make a cookie.
Yeah, or accounting.
No, this is how you deal
Which
with the loss of
people
someone
need that
or
too. Right, a
being
coding
bullied
class
or
and a parenting class.
definitely a parenting class.
Those are two
Health
things
class
that
ain't
they
got
desperately need in schools. Because those are two skills that these younger generations, well, I mean, most generations don't have.
My health teacher at LaPel was a very large overweight woman who was also the PE teacher and also the ag teacher. She had no idea what she was talking about. This is the girl who let a guy who had been bothering me all year pick up a chair and threaten to hit me with it. She didn't do anything. And I I egged it on after that. I just kept laughing. I'm like, go ahead, do it. You'll go right to the office and I'll laugh. What? No names. I know.
Yeah. Don't. I would refrain.
This guy admittedly used goats.
What?
This guy that tried to attack me admittedly used goats and sheep for devious purposes. Admittedly.
Where did he get goats and sheep?
His lapel, farmer kid. Oh, he was like star pupil for her. The ag class. Awful.
Hey.
I don't know how you admittedly do that and be cool. Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, writing some notes here. Again, there will be random
No
intermittent
town names, no. I'll just put in like a funny little blurb where we censor things.
Yeah.
Because I don't like silence. I don't like the bleep. We'll put aliens.
Aliens.
Yes.
We will randomly interject the word aliens.
As if we don't do it enough.
Okay, so we've come up with a thing. Any instance of any
Censoring names or towns.
censoring, we cannot. We're not going to be able to include the names of any towns or people because we don't want to get sued by people we know. We just want to get.
Can't get sued.
Huh?
How are you get sued for saying
And-
the name?
well,
Place?
We don't
For
want,
some of the
we don't want to have to
stories-
go through it.
Yeah, for some of the things that we talk about
They
in our
can't,
lives.
and a lot of things they can't win in, but you still have to put.
Yeah, you just want to put up with it.
Yeah, I got you.
You know. So, if the large groups want to try and sue us, like
There's like-
Jonesboro Church, is it Jonesboro?
Westboro.
Westboro.
Look
Yeah,
at
Westboro Baptist.
Nobody takes them seriously anymore.
No.
No
Well-
courtroom in America would be like, oh, these guys are right.
Excuse me.
Speaking of, you know the girl who leads that,
Edit out all names of towns or people.
but the girl who runs Westboro.
Local.
I watched an interview a gay guy. They were at some event. A gay guy walks up and starts talking to her, and he's like, yeah, you're over at my house all the time. It was hilarious. I wish I knew what the video was talking about. I think it. I had no idea, but he was tearing her apart and being friendly at the same time. It was epic. And she had no idea what to say. Fox News made fun of her.
Wow.
Yeah, that
Now, see,
they called her
I know,
cruel and a scumbag, and
I know virtually nothing about the Westboro. I keep calling it
They're the
Jamesboro because
ones-
it reminds me of Jamestown.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, it's
or
that cult-like
Jonestown.
mentality.
Jonestown. Yeah.
They're the ones that go around to the funerals. The funerals of soldiers, or anyone they don't like really, but mainly
And they-
soldiers,
yeah,
that hold
and they-
God in
yeah.
his bags.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
That's not cool.
It's like, okay, first of all, the
Yeah,
funeral you're
Westboro.
Huh?
You would link Westboro.
No, do not link Westboro. Fuck those.
Could
Fuck
we
those
unlink
people.
Westboro? Is there a way we can just eliminate them from the internet?
Yeah.
Call Strong Bad. He'll know what to do. Link Strong Bad.
You guys hear about
What's
the
Strong Bad?
Homestar Runner.
What?
That's another dead internet meme. It's dead. I want to bring it back. Homestar.
Homestar.
Homestar Runner.
What the hell is it?
Trogdor. Terminator.
You're just throwing out random weird archaic
It was an animated,
medieval
it's a
names.
Flash animation thing, and it was like this Mexican wrestler guy.
Oh, Trogdor. Yes, I've heard of that.
Trogdor!
Yeah,
Just the worst song ever.
it is. It's kind of hard when you first time you pick up a guitar and you're like, I'm gonna play Trogdor.
It's like, this is not going to happen.
No, you're not.
So get this right. You guys hear about the NDAA Act?
Mm-mm.
What?
The NDAA Act.
Yeah, martial
Just
law at any time for any
ND.
reason.
NDAA.
How do you not know these things?
National Defense.
Oh, I thought...
The right to trial, gone.
Yeah, they can detain anybody suspected of terrorism for any.
Yeah, if you were
without
suspected
trial
of terrorism,
for any
you're gone.
amount of
Okay, back in the 70s, actually,
It's
we'll
just
go
like
back.
the
We'll go
communist
back
country.
even further. In 1860, don't quote me on the year, but somewhere in the 1860s, the Alien and Sedition Act. Okay.
Aliens.
Shut up. Basically, what this was is you were not allowed to. You could speak out against the government. It didn't infringe the First Amendment, but it limited the First Amendment that you could not call for revolution, overthrowing the government, things like that. You could not do anything serious that would. That's not my phone. So you couldn't do anything serious that would attempt to overthrow the government. Okay. In the 70s, under Nixon, this was amended, basically. You have the Executive Powers Act, which increases the powers of the president, and also brought forth, some of these laws. Okay, and then in the 90s you have the Patriot Act, which is kind of an expansion of the Presidential Powers Act. Okay. As I understand it from what I've read of the Patriot Act, because as soon as it came out, I downloaded it. So, which most of it is just expanding across outside of our borders the Presidential Powers Act. So, really, this is not that different from that, because you still can. I mean, you can speak out. You can say you're pissed off about something that the government does. You can say, whatever, but you cannot call for a genuine, actual, physical revolution.
Which is weird, because that's what this country's founded on.
Yeah.
This is a country born of revolution.
Right, but think about this. If there were a revolution, who do you think is going to take over?
China.
Somebody else.
And China's looking pretty scary right now.
Somebody that we
They're planning something.
Want taken over.
And China won't hear this because we'll be blocked out by the firewall.
Yeah.
Which we're going to get sued if SOPA passes.
You want to come chill?
Yeah.
What? What? Hello? What?
We'll just take a pause from the
Yeah,
podcast so
you want
Chuck
to come on
can
over?
talk on his phone
Yeah, Chuck's on the phone.
All right, sweet.
in the recording room.
Yeah.
All right,
On the
cool.
phone in the recording
Right.
room.
Yeah.
Very professional.
You want
Fan blowing on him.
Very professional.
Do you want an air horn too?
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Hey, this is an open fucking forum, assholes. If the phone rings, I don't know, answer it, I
It's
guess.
all another forum.
Do you
don't
know
have
who
to take
I
out
miss?
names of people.
Anthony Weiner.
Well,
That guy knew what he was doing.
just local.
Just so we can't say,
Yeah. Well, Steven's going to do that.
Yeah, I
He's
figure
the word
I'll put it-
aliens.
Or any other funny little blurbs.
so we can't say like Wendy's or McDonald's.
Those are big international, multinational things. Yeah.
So
I
we
don't
can't
care.
say, this one time I was traveling to Tennessee, I stopped at a Burger King for breakfast,
Yeah, you can say that.
and
But you can't say
I
Burger
looked
King
down-
sucks. You
I
can't say
looked-
that.
There's food if you want to tell us about it.
I looked down, and there's a cockroach that crawls out from underneath the register.
Did this really happen?
Yeah.
If it really
It
happened, then
really happened.
Well,
And
then,
it
yeah.
scurried back, and I left. I didn't even get my food. I paid for it, and then didn't even get it.
Dude, one of my friends back in the day, his mom went to eat at McDonald's in Florida.
Yeah.
ate
And
the
they,
McDonald's.
and they gave her to a pterodactyl. Oh, she got fucking hepatitis.
Oh shit.
From a McDonald's?
From
Jesus.
McDonald's.
Well, I'll never eat fast food again.
Yeah, awesome. It's scary
Thanks.
shit, dude.
I'll eat Subway because I work there, and only when I'm working.
No, apparently there was, they didn't do the whole hand washing thing. Why is there a big pile of mud underneath your chair?
Well, it's dirt. Mud is wet, first of all.
Okay, dried mud, which is in dirt. But
Probably
still,
because-
you look like pig pan. What the hell is going on
Because I decided to frolic through a muddy meadow, and then
and didn't wipe your feet when you came
I
into
was
the
like,
studio?
you know what? Feet studio.
Well,
Studio.
office. It's an office. It's kind of a studio.
My
Your
office,
studio.
my office and my dining room is more of a studio than this. Okay.
Okay, this is my office, so kiss my ass.
Yeah, this is the recording studio. It's gonna happen.
It's recording studio for today. Even though we got a fan going, which is probably, I don't know what this is going to sound
Yeah.
like.
I'm gonna get this back.
Probably
to
not going to be able to
fixable.
You're just not going to be able to hear anything.
Oh, we got to plug that picture
Oh, I didn't even know where this picture came from.
on the last podcast.
I really have
I'll
no
find it
idea.
somewhere.
They'll find it.
Actually,
love
talk to Steph because that's where I got this picture. She sent it to me in an email.
No,
Still have the email?
I got
Then
one.
just get the link from the email.
I'm pretty sure it's for Odd Future, the Raptors, but it is a cat standing up like Raiden
No,
with
this
lightning.
isn't. It's
No, I'm telling
it's
you
an
one.
eruption. In
No,
Iceland.
I'm not describing.
There's no cat. You see
I'm
cats?
describing one of my favorite backgrounds.
Oh.
But it's a cat standing up like Raiden, and it's got lightning coming out of its hands, and there's like a volcano erupting on the side, and it's all this crazy stuff happening because this cat.
Awesome.
I'm pretty sure it's inspired by Tyler, the Creator, who has that clothing line where he's like this hardcore rapper and raps about all this offensive stuff. He has shirts that he makes with cats on them.
Okay, so this episode 2 is actually, I don't know, you can splice together, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
It's going to take forever because these are so long.
well, this one's going to be short because this is 45 minutes.
All right.
The other ones, I don't know, like
We're
2
gonna
hours.
eat, and then
Yeah, we're gonna eat. We're gonna take a
Short
short
lunch break.
are you
yeah.
still
Short lunch
recording right
break.
now?
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
Oh.
yeah.
yeah. So I'm
I
getting
wasn't
ready.
gonna let anyone know. I was just gonna like splice something in, just random change conversation.
Okay, so cut this out then.